Hello, happy Monday. This is JilliBling of JilliBling.com, and I thought today I would share with you this cute project. Isn't that cute? Isn't that nice? Kind of has the Shadow Box 3D look. I love you more than cocktails. And I know a few people lately who really like their cocktails, so I thought this would be perfect for them. On the inside, you make everything better and just making it a little bit tropical. So I know some people don't like to color. So this stamp set right here, nothing better than, it has, see the coffee cup? You could color in the coffee cup with just one stamp. You could color in the drinks, and it has little ice cubes in there, and you could color in the piece of citrus fruit, whether it be lemon, lime, or orange. This colors in the umbrella, colors in the cookie, the chocolate, and see these bold words? There are little dies that would cut out these same words, and this is just a little bit bigger. Same font, same everything. And of course there's dies to cut out all the pieces. It's a really nice, set, a lot of fun. Just a minute, I've got the dies right here. So it has coffee, cookies, chocolate. Ooh, they all start with C. And then the different stamps it will cut out using the dies. There's also one other die that goes here, and I'll show you that in a minute. And the die cuts out the words love you more than, and then you could use whatever you like, or you could stamp whatever you like. I think once we work with it, it'll all be quite a bit clearer. So I want to incorporate kind of like a tropical theme, which is why I'm using this Bermuda Bay paper, and then on the inside there's just a little layer of Coastal Cabana. But this stamp set, I haven't used it yet, but I like the pineapple. I think it fits nicely with the drinks. Actually, they all do. I'm not sure that these words, the font really matches those, but who knows? At the end of the month, after everyone plays with stuff, we might find some fun additions and combinations. The die set in the tropics will cut out the trees, the pineapple, and quite a few other images. The leaf, which is on here, it will cut that out. I've seen quite a few people do this pineapple. I haven't tried it yet. The feather. I think there's a few feathers in the catalog. Just seeing that now for the first time. And what else do I have here? Oh, Hippo and Friends. Well, now, this die set, I probably should have pulled out the stamp set too. Cuts out the little sheep, the hippo, butterfly. I think this is like a unicorn or a horse. But look at all these nice shapes in here. So I purchased the set, actually the bundle, more for these shapes. But then when I started looking at online and Pinterest, there's a lot of cute things using this stamp set. And the words in the stamp set are really cute. Okay, so we'll be using this mostly for this shape right here, this white paper back behind here. That fits right into there. And I'll show you the die here in just a minute. And then, of course, stitch rectangles, and that's for cutting out this little window. Okay, so I'll show you the samples, and then we'll get started. I want to make another tropical card. Basics. So here is this one. No coloring required. Just stamping. Now I wanted to make white flowers. Wasn't quite sure how to do that, but I think using smoky slate it turned out perfect. Now is that one cute? Cookies, coffee, cookies, coffee, cookies, coffee. I like that. Today is a coffee and cookies kind of day. And then down here at the bottom just stamped it to make it look like a like a piece of designer paper, just a repeating pattern. And this little star asterisk thing, isn't that just like the icing on the cake? It's just perfect in this card. It really brings in the turquoise blue colors. I like that one. And here's a cup with cream in it and a cup of Black Joe. And cookie. This card, there's no coloring. It's just the two-step stamping. Okay. This was the original card, and Lynn Dunn made this card on the outside. So this is where I started, where I just copied hers, and then I got inspired to make all the rest of these. But look how cute that is. A little bit of steam coming up. And then I'm not sure what she did on the inside, so here's what I did. And I have 3 different colors of brown for coffee, cookies, and chocolate. A day without cookies, chocolate, coffee, chocolate cookies is like, just kidding, I have no idea. Unfortunately, I might be able to say that. I don't eat cookies every day, certainly coffee, sometimes chocolate. Yeah, I'm relating. Hey, and you notice that they all start with C. They're all kind of brown. The card is brown. UPS wears brown. It's just a good thing. Just saying. Okay, so here is, I think this is the second one that I came up with after copying Lynn's card. Came up with this one. You make everything better. Cookies, 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 cookies. I was thinking Cookie Monster something, but maybe not. This turned out just fine. And these I used the blends to color them in. Love you more than cookies. That one's cute. A little bit of coloring. You just color a circle. That's not hard, Ruby. Okay, so I will show you what I'm hoping to make today. But before we get started, I had a new arrival here. Put these here. You ready? Oh, can you tell what I'm gonna get? Look how pretty. Isn't this nice? This is my new, there's a name for it. I should know what it is. My embossing die cutting machine. I'll probably just refer to it as my machine. But we used it this weekend, had a few girls over, and it is absolutely lovely. It's heavy, like the other one, but I'll show you how it works. Let me scooch these things over. So it came and the handle was not on, so I put the handle on. On the bottom, let me show you these little feet things. You could probably see that they're shiny. So if you put it like when I had it on the kitchen counter, it kind of suctioned to it, which is fine. And it folds up. Look how pretty this is. Silver emblem. Okay, all you do, put your fingers in here. Hey, this is kind of similar to the stamp pads. And open it up. Just like that. I'll let you see it from the side so you can see how thick it is. Well, you guys know how big my hand is. Nice machine. And it comes with the plates. Ooh. Let me close it up. Oh, and even look in here on this side. Just a minute. Clunk. It's right here too. Boy, it got a little dirty. Okay, close this one up. Can I be quieter? Yep. Okay, my machine. So the plates it comes with, this one is for die cutting, number 1, and embossing folders. Number 1. Number 2 is for die cutting. So if you want to do die cutting, you have to have 1 and 2. If you want to do embossing folders, you have just this one. And you know what, with my label maker, I'll put something really big on the top. Hopefully that will make it more clear. I know that they try. I don't know if I could do it better. Here's my cutting plates, and I've already used them quite a few times. Number 3 And this one is number 3. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't have the glare on it. Okay, so for cutting, and I'm hoping these won't warp. After using them this weekend, there's no warping. Maybe they put some magic something in them so they don't warp. There is one other plate that I'll show you. Plate number 4. And this plate is conveniently holding my dots for the eye and the word cocktails. And I don't think I want to dump them anywhere yet. But this is, I compared it to the blue plate that we all purchased to use with our embossing folders in our old Big Shot machine. And when I laid these side by side, they're the same thickness. So I'm pretty sure that this is, instead of a blue plate, it's just gray. This is not a cutting surface. Okay, that's fine. But it's going to stay near for when I put the dots on my eyes. Because you have to remember to dot your I's and cross your T's. Anyhow, so that was kind of going off the regular path a little bit. And for all of you that are not demonstrators, if you're a demonstrator, you could get one machine in the month of August. And then come September, it's open for everyone to get however many they want. But if you want it right now, if you want to buy a $120 machine plus one package of pearls or rhinestones or sponge daubers, which each cost $5 if you want to do a machine and daubers, you can have it in about a week. And you could be a demonstrator. Just saying. Okay, so back on task. I love my new machine. Oh, okay. So here we go. If I could concentrate after all that. So this one is going to be a little bit like this other tropical one. A bit like this, so I'll leave this one nearby. So let's start out by folding the base paper in half. Okay, this top layer, that is this piece here. So I'll run this through my machine. And here's that other die I was talking about, I love you more than. No, it just says love you more than. If you want this on the outside, or if you want to put it on the inside, the outside, I've got scratch white paper, you just run it through on that. If you want it on the inside, after you cut out your rectangle out of this top layer, this perfectly fits on there. Love you more than, and you can put that on the inside or wherever you like. So there's that die. Okay, so I'm going to set this off to the side. I'm going to run this through. Do you hear me cranking it through? Oh, come on. Okay, so here it is. And what else do we have here? This piece, this is from that hippo. It's stitched on both sides. I will run this through because I think I want, this card is the only one that I didn't have this as part of the background. But I think on this tropical one I do want to do that. So just a minute, I'll do that. Okay, here it is. And I need the wood grain paper. Okay, here's the wood grain. And to put this on, let's start there. I will flip this over and put some dimensionals. Here, Let me move some of these pieces over. So now you could see just this piece. So dimensionals, I'm going to put a few more than I normally would, but I do have reason for this. I'll show you. This is going to be one of the technique projects. So, oops, I will have you do this, and you have all these options. Okay, dimensionals. Now for the wood grain. Right there. So that's stuck on these. But now you know why I put on extras, because it's going to go onto the card base. Oh, I should use my other adhesive. I don't want to blind you with my bling. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Okay, so I'll put this on here now, right in the middle. Looking good. Cocktails. The word cocktails. What else did we see? What were the other ones? I put them somewhere really safe. Chocolate, coffee, cookies, cocktails. So I will run through on this paper here. I'll run through a whole bunch of cocktails. I think it'll fit 1, 2, I'm not sure how many. Hold on. How about this many? Cocktails, cocktails, I should get these all laid out on here so I know where to put them. Oh, and this one still has the dot in there. Right there. That gets to go with the other dots. And I'll use the dots in a minute. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be 2 across the top. And I'm trying to get these amounts equal. That right in the middle. And then these 2 across the bottom. So when it came to laying out the words, do you notice that the bottom, we could see it just fine? It's not upside down. And if I was truly taking all these words and wrapping them around, these would be like this. But I really didn't want to look at the word cocktail upside down, especially because a card is going to be going like this. So I just flipped them over. So when you look at these, love you more than, cocktails, both of these are facing the center. See how this one's facing toward looking at the center, looking at the center? Same with this one. Cookies, coffee, and they're both looking at the center. Same here. And here. So you could do it however you like, but this just works in my mind best. Okay, so I'm going to stick these little bits down, and let's see, should I use liquid glue? And I'm just going to put just a little bit of glue. I have a feeling this video is going to take too long. Hang in there with me. See, now if it was live, I could get some comments and look up and see what you guys comment. Did that take too long? Glue? Right about here. Another thing when you're placing these on here is if you're using, for instance, this one, love you, the Y in you drops down lower than everything else, so you need to adjust your words based on that. But luckily, I just noticed cocktails have nothing dropping below the line, so that's a good thing. I just refilled my glue bottle, and I think that I chose a glue that's too thick because I'm really having to squeeze hard to get it out. I might try different glue. So now I'm trying to get the C about the same place as that C. I think the S just drops down a little low. Okay, I'm going to try a different glue. This one is from Kathy. Hold on. Why does that always happen? I wish I could use my adhesive, but I know it would kind of spiderweb. Oh, this is a lot better. It would kind of spiderweb over the O and the C. I don't want that. This will go better. Ooh, I have some news other than the excitement of my new machine. I think Emma is buying a house. She put in an offer. She has a few things that she's going to do. Like a home inspection and, you know, the things adults do. But right now she's looking at financing. And she was asking, well, what plan should I go with? And it depends on how much she puts down and what the APR is. And I told her, call Grampy. Grampy knows all that kind of stuff. I said, of course, the lowest APR is best. But that means she has to put a lot of money down. And I don't think she has it. But that's exciting. I'll have to go there and help her rip down walls and replace stuff. You know, got to make it hers. The bathroom in that thing, it's very brown. I think the person, they just updated it with all these tiles, but they're all, like the whole thing, wall to wall, floor to ceiling, well, the floor too. It's just natural color stone. It's all natural. She'll like that, but it's brown. But it's a cute house. It's a little house. It's under 1,000 feet, which is fine. It's just her. Okay, starting to happen. Just one more. It's going to be worth it. Trust me. So I'll tell you, this one is going to have cocktail glasses too. And just like this other one, can you still see that one? I colored all the umbrellas in Bermuda Bay so that they were just kind of blended into the background. Because I didn't want to introduce another color because that would just be a rainbow of colors. But this one I used the blends to color it in. And it turned out really good. The only thing is when you use the blends, then you're missing the little ice cubes. So when you look at this one, see how there's ice cubes in the bottom? So if you just color it in and don't use a stamp, no ice cubes. Okay, those are stuck on. So now to do all of those dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woohoo! Okay, so with my glue, I'm going to put just a dot where I know that the I dot from the die, it's going to go right there. Okay. Oh, and if you have glue, get a stainless steel pin, otherwise it rusts, and that's not good. That's a perfect pin. Okay, so now here's all my little dots. So my scissors, I'm going to put the teeny tiny tip in the glue, and now I can pick up my dots and put them right in place. So when you come to class, if you made your way this far through the video, you're going to know how to do that. You'll be the smart kid in class. Flip it over. Maybe. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, so dots are on. Words are on. And I still have that one that I'm going to put on the inside, I think. Okay, so this piece here, this just gets glued down. Right. Oh, and you know what? Before I do that, let me break out my palm trees. Okay, are you ready to be wowed? Look at that. And look at that. I might need to trim up. So I'm hoping that these are going to go here. This, I'm not going to turn it upside down yet because I'm not sure about the placement. That's going to go here. See, I might need to trim off some of those branches. Okay, you ready to be wowed? Look at that drink. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, whenever we go to Cabo, my thing is mango daiquiris. Forget that tequila stuff. Forget all the margaritas everyone else is doing. Mango daiquiri. Yeah. Okay, here's the word cocktails. That's going to go on the inside somehow. Here's a pineapple I did. Isn't that cute? Oh, and I colored the trees. Okay, so I have these three. This one I have the red one in the middle. I might put the orange one in the middle, but I want these here with the trees sticking out over. It's okay if my trees cover up here a bit, right? Okay, so this will go about, it might go higher. The trees might go higher. Right about there. Okay. So I'm going to trim off these little tree bits. Okay, and because this is on dimensionals and it's popping up, I think I need to put dimensionals on here. One more. And before I stick it down, I think it will go about here. And I'm fine with it covering up the words. But that means I need to put glue on the underside of these palms. Palm tree, pineapple tree, coconut tree. Let me see where. I think mostly just on the tips. And I think that dimensionals might be enough to hold it on. I'm not sure though. So I'm just going to put it just on the tips. And I know that's not going to touch this border, the Bermuda Bay border, but it will just dry. Be solid glue. So how about, I'm looking maybe to center this one. Okay, there it's going to be. And now these, well, you know, I was saying the mango one in the middle. I think maybe the green one in the middle because I have all this green going on. Should I put them separate or should I put them bunched together? I think bunched together so you see a little bit of the, little bit more wood. Okay, mango. How's that? The green one's going to go in dimensionals. So it's about that far from the edge. It's right there. That's it. Okay, done with glue for now. So this last one will go on dimensionals. Kind of covering up the, what orange is that? Oh, the lemon. Oh well, you know it's there. Did it crooked? Or should I put it somewhere else? Because that lemon's really cute. No, I don't want to cover, I want to see the trees. Because I really like the trees. Okay, there it is. What do you think? Don't you want to go to Hawaii? I do. I like Hawaii. I like vacation. Okay, so that's the outside. Now for the inside, I'm going to go this way. And I'll use the glue for the pineapple. This needs to be punched out a little bit. And I think I have some words picked out for this one. Oh, it didn't cut well. There it goes. This video is going to go way too long. Okay. So that's going to go there. I want some trees here. Here's the trees. Those are going to be done in Memento ink. About right here on the side. Okay. So now I'm going to color them and make a little water, just like that. So that's going to go onto here. Oh, I'm feeling tropical. That could go right here. Whoop. Is it straight? No. Whew. Do you know you could lift that? Stamp and seal? Okay, that's better. Like the pineapple. Like the cocktails. Okay, the two stamps I have. Oh, you know, the words in this, I don't know. If you have a minute, take a time to read these words. They are so cute. They're a little snarky and a little snappy, and I like them. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be. Today's plan, consume, I'm just going to say chocolate. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be too. Oh, that means today is a day to consume. It's really cute. Just read through it. They're great. But today's plan, consume. It's going to go right here. Cocktails. And then this underneath here, because adulting is hard. That's cute. I don't like this block. Let me change it. It's funny. It's got too much of a bevel on it. I should just get rid of that. Okay, this is a better block. It's a regular block. Okay, so today's plan should be in what color? I guess Bermuda Bay, but that's what color cocktails are on. And that's okay. And now that I already have it attached, let's hope that I stamp well. Today's plan. It's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. Consume cocktails. Oh, I don't know if I want that there. Because adulting is hard. There we go. It's all a little crooked. Well, hopefully it will be so cute you won't notice it's crooked. Okay, back to the glue. Where should I put that pineapple? I like it. I colored it. It's nice and bright. I think the front is already too busy, so it can't go there. Maybe right next to the words, because it can't go in the ocean.